Well, hi there, this is Dave DeBow, and I just want to tell you a little bit about my upcoming last ever Rent-to-Own Profits Summit happening this August 21st, 22nd, and 23 here in lovely, sunny Kamloops, British Columbia. Now, this is the 6th or 7th Rent-to-Own Profits Summit I've put on since 2010, and this is going to be the in my opinion, the best one, and it's also going to be the last one. So I'm wrapping up my active training of new rent-own students in Canada. I want to make sure that I leave everybody with the most up-to-date information possible, and that's exactly what you're going to be getting when you come to this last ever Rent-to-Own Profits Summit here in Kamloops. So again, it's August 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. And what are you going to get when you come to the event? Well, first of all, you're going to get a good review of all of the basic information that you need for doing rent-to-own deals. So I'm going to be covering all sorts of different rent-to-own basics that I go through in the Rent-to-Own Cash on Demand Home Study program. We're going to touch on those. We're not going to jump in super in depth into that, but we will go over everything to make sure that you got a good basic concept of how rent-to-own works. So we're going to be looking at why rent-to-own in the first place, how this is a phenomenal way to create amazing cash flow. I'm talking about $800, $1,000, $1,200 a month or more net positive cash flow from single-family homes with just one tenant. Another beautiful thing about this is a way to avoid having to deal with traditional tenant and toilet headaches that most landlords dread, because our rent-to-own tenants are really homeowners in training. So they're responsible for taking care of the property, and they're happy to pay far above average market rents to do so. Why? Because they're going to be getting into that property as their own home in the next 2, 3, or 4 years. Going to be also talking about how this is, in my opinion, one of the best win-win-win ways of doing real estate investing. Why is that? Because first of all, our tenant buyers win. We're offering them a chance to get into a home of their dreams years and years and years faster than they ever could on their own. We're giving them the opportunity to pay in their down payment in installments, while at the same time we're helping them to get their credit where it needs to be in order to be able to qualify to buy the home at the end of the term. We're also benefiting our investors. We're offering them a hands-free real estate investing opportunity that gets them far above average returns on their investment without any of the hassles of traditional real estate investing, having to be a landlord. And then as far as us, as far as we go, when we do rent-to-own the win-win way, we also win. We get phenomenal profits in cash flow from, in many cases, properties we don't even own. So that's the big picture. That's why people love rent-to-own across the country. There's a huge demand, and it's just growing and growing. The tighter the government and CMHC makes it for homeowners to qualify for buying houses, the more people qualify for our rent-to-own program. We're looking for folks who don't quite qualify to buy a house right now, but who will qualify in 2 or 3 years with our help. So again, that's the big picture of why we do rent-to-own. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of an overview. And I'm going to be checking up here because I'm looking at my cheat sheet here about everything. There's so much jam-packed into this 3-day event. So first thing we're going to go over is the fundamentals of rent-to-own, your rent-to-own structure. What kind of structure do I suggest that you work with? Who is your power team? Who do you need to be working with in order to be successful with rent-to-own? How to find those power team members. Next, we're going to be going over rent-to-own marketing, how to magnetically attract motivated rent-to-own prospective clients to you, and most importantly, how to automate this so you don't have to be explaining your program over and over and over again, either on the phone or in person. We set up the automated system so that it does 80% of all of the heavy lifting for you. So we'll be talking about in section 2, how to magnetically attract tenant buyers. Section number 3 is all about pre-screening and qualifying your tenant buyers. So when you get your marketing going, you're going to have a lot of interest in your program. You're going to have a lot of people, so to speak, knocking on your door, virtually of course, because they'll be going to your website, to find out more about how rent-to-own works. Now, some of these people are going to be ideal prospective clients that you're going to want to jump on that opportunity right away. Others are going to be kind of like tire kickers, and other folks are going to be just completely unqualified. So you need to know a way to quickly sift, sort, and filter through those folks so you don't spend a lot of time on the unqualified folks. We show you exactly how to do that in that section. Next, we're going to go over the financials and the paperwork. So how does a rent-to-own deal work from A, B to Z? All the steps through. What are the financials? How does the profit scenario look? What affects your profit? How does it get affected by the appreciation rate, the interest rates, how much you're paying your investors? So you'll know exactly what you need to do to make this the most profitable scenario for yourself and beneficial for your rent-to-own clients and your investors as well. We'll also be covering the legal paperwork that's required and some of the more recent CMHC changes that have happened and what the updates are for that. So that's all in session number 4. Session number 5 is if you're doing my favorite kind of rent-to-own, which is client first, then it's the whole process of buying the house, what you do during the deal. So we go over that in session number 5. Session number 6 is all about working with investors. So this is kind of a special session that we're going to be putting on for this Rent-to-Own Summit. Again, this is our last Rent-to-Own Summit. So session number 6 is all about attracting and working with investors. So you can find out all about that. Now, in addition to me pontificating up there, letting you know all about everything that I know about rent-to-own, we also have some very special guest experts coming in. So at the time that I'm recording this video, we have 2 very special guest experts coming in. Barry McGuire, our legal expert from Alberta, will be coming in and talking about rent-to-own and the legal structures and legal paperwork that you need to have in order to best do that. And we also have Dan Heon, our financing specialist, as well as our rent-to-own client credit repair specialist. So Dan knows all about getting rent-to-own clients qualified for financing at the end of the deal. This is a great way for you to get to meet Dan as well as learn from him what you need to be looking for if you're looking for a credit repair specialist or if you want to be doing that yourself. So again, this is the last and final Rent-to-Own Profit Summit that I'm going to be putting on. I'm hanging up my hat, so to speak, in the Rent-to-Own training department, but I definitely don't want to leave anybody in the lurch. So if you are a current or past Rent-to-Own Profits student, so that means that you've invested in the Rent-to-Own Profits training at some time in the past, can be any time in the past, all the way back to 2010, you and a guest can come to this event for free. So all you have to do is click on, well, let me check to make sure I'm giving you the right information. That's right. So I believe it's over, no, probably over there. Yes. In this direction, there will be a couple of buttons. If you are a current or past rent-to-own student, you can come to the event for free. You can even bring a guest for free. And just click on the red button over there. Now, there is a $97 fully refunded seat deposit. You're going to be getting a check for $97 given to you the first day of the event when you show up. Now, the reason we charge the seat deposit is because it's very important for me to know how many people are actually coming to the event so we can organize things for seating, for materials, etc. So it's very important that I know how many people are coming. So when you come to the event, when you register and you come to the event, you'll be getting all of that money refunded to you the first day of the event. So it's $97 for you. If you want to bring a guest, it's another $97 for your guest as well. And you get all of that money refunded to you the first day of the event. So go ahead, if you are a current or past rent-to-own student, click on the red button over there. Yeah, exactly. Now, if you have not invested in the program yet, that is a prerequisite to coming to the event. This event is only for rent-to-own students. However, you can become a student by clicking on the yellow button there. And your investment is only $997, $997, and that gets you the entire rent-to-own cash-on-demand 3.0 home study program. You'll have instant access to that, all of the different training modules that I've got up there, all of the paperwork, everything that you need is right there. You've got instant access to that. Plus, if you would like to come to the last ever Rent-to-Own Profits Summit, the 3-day event that's happening in Kamloops in August, then we'll give you the opportunity to get a seat deposit to come to that as well. And again, you can bring a guest to that as well. So again, click on the yellow button if you're not yet a Rent-To-Own student, and we'll make you one, and you can come to the event as well. So really looking forward to this last ever event. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. It's going to be action-packed. It's going to be very, very interactive. So it's not just me and the guest experts speaking. It's a great opportunity for you to network with other rent-to-own investors from around the country. Plus, something interesting happens at these events. We always have people who are more actively doing the rent-to-own deals, and we have other people who are interested in doing them, but they'd rather be investors. So quite often people connect with potential money partners at these events as well. Won't promise that that'll happen to you, but it's a very, very good chance if you're actively doing rent-to-own deals. So highly recommend that you come out to this. It's the last one I'm putting on, so it's a little bit nostalgic for me. I believe this is the 6th, if not the 7th, Rent-To-Own Profits Summit that I've put on since we first started doing these. And this one's going to be a fantastic finale. So again, click on one of the buttons to the right to get started right now. All right, talk to you soon. Look forward to seeing you in Kamloops. Bye-bye.